What's that out there, partner?
Buck Boost! Buck Boost! I think it's a cosmic monster!
What's it doing out there, Space Cowboy?
Sure looks like a cosmic monster!
Is it heading our way? I wonder where it's going. I guess we'll find out.
Yes, you will find out. This is Mission Control speaking. And we want to let you know that this cosmic monster is heading right towards the International Space Station Earth. And this is happening because the nature shield around the International Space Station Earth has weakened to the point where it is now attracting this cosmic monster.
Hey, Mission Control. That's really bad news. Is there anything that Space Cowboy and I can do to keep this cosmic monster from hitting the International Space Station Earth?
As a matter of fact, there is. You can create a television show called the California Space Cowboy and beam kids aboard your show, aboard a nature throne I'm about to supply to you from the land of ancient Egypt. The more kids you beam aboard your show, the stronger will become the nature shield around the International Space Station Earth. And then, very soon, not even a cosmic monster will be able to get through the nature shield.
And now, I'd like to give you a glimpse of the future and show you what I would like the California Space Cowboy TV show to look like in the studio.
Do you have any questions? If not, then please get busy. Beam those kids aboard. Build up that nature shield and save the International Space Station Earth.
I come from Santa Barbara, California.
Get comfortable now in your rocket seat and come along with us. We're leaving planet Earth right now aboard our rocket bus. Space Cowboy's here, so's his crew from International Space Station Earth. Traveling light years all the time while standing on his turf. Along the journey much to see, collapsing space and time. No dangers here in this dimension, no hate, no death, no crime. We go anywhere we want to go, we think and we are there. Striving for balance in all we do and no need at all for fear.
Hello again, this is Mission Control speaking. Hey Buck Boost, here's the nature throne so you and Space Cowboy can beam aboard those special visitors who will save the International Space Station Earth.
Wow! This thing really works. It's always fun to beam aboard on the nature throne. I'd sure like to ride it sometime myself. Well, we've got work to do now. We've got to save that International Space Station Earth.
Howdy, folks. Welcome. Welcome to you folks out there on the range. We're all just space cow folks falling down, falling all around the sun. So here we have Orlando and Ruben. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Why don't you look at Buck Boost and tell them what you're all about. You're 10 years old, Ruben's 10. What did you build? What's this contraption you guys built here? What do you call that?
A game.
A game. Excellent. Games are important, aren't they? Excellent. Well, why don't you show us, first of all, how your game works. Let's show these folks out here on the range what's going on. So the light goes on when you get the right answer. So you have to match it up, and then you get the right answer. So we're learning, what are we learning? We're learning math. The science, the language of science, right? That's incredible. What was the most difficult part of building this, sir? Putting the wires in the back, getting them all lined up right. What was the easiest part, Ruben?
Putting the wires on the light.
Putting the wires on the light and on the battery. Excellent. So that's how your project works. We learn how to add and subtract. We learn all different kinds of things on there, don't we? Divide, multiplication, division, addition. One of these equations here. Why don't you show us how that works right there, Orlando. Ruben, you help them also and tell us how this thing works. Let's show the folks out on the range how this works.
You put this pencil in the question, and then we try to figure it out. Put this one.
Okay, first the pencil goes on the question, okay? All right.
Then try to figure it out. So I put in the answer.
So 649 are divided by 8. That's what, okay. All right, that's our question. So what's the answer? Oh, the light came on. Looks like 81 with a remainder of 1. That's incredible. It really does work. It's a computer. This is a computer game, right? Are you guys ready for the call? You are. All right. Well, let's step on up to the plate. Let's get into the call. Are we ready? Yeehaw.
Inspiration through
Inspiration through education. Could we say it any better with this computer right here? This inspires us to where we want to get educated. That's incredible. Inspiration through education. Okay, Ruben, step on up to the plate, partner. Yeehaw!
strive for success.
Strive for success. You're all doing that by simply waking up every morning and the first thing that comes out of our mouth is what? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're already striving for success. The first thing we do right out of the chute. Yeehaw. And then we're going and seeing mom and dad, and what is it? What do we do when we see mom and dad? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're twice the winner. And what are we doing before we go out of the house to go to school? Thank you, thank you, thank you as we're making our bed every day. Yeehaw! Because we want to. That's incredible, gentlemen, that you know that at such a young age. It takes a lot of people, a lot of time to figure that out. But see what you're doing? You're striving for success by just doing those 3 simple little things before you go off to school. And then look at your grades that you get. You see your teacher, and how does it go when you see your teacher? Ruben? Thank you, thank you, thank you. See how that works? That's better than an apple. Boy, all right. Good job, gentlemen. Striving for success. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Buck Boots.
Yeehaw! Space Cowboy. We're back.
We're back on the range.
We're back from the last commercial. Whoops, gotta get the head going there. How's it going there?
It's just going
Space Cowboy?
all systems nominal.
All systems on the horse good.
That's right. That means we're ready for launch, Buck Boost.
The old horse got plenty to drink and eat.
You bet.
He ain't thirsty no more.
Betcha, Buck Boost.
That's good, because sometimes these horses go on strike.
They do. And you know what? Then you just have to deal with it. We could be online with the machine that doesn't make any mistakes, or that goes on strike,
Kind of hard to get a
or
tow
that
truck out
has
here,
children,
partner.
or that buys a house, or that pays taxes. Or
Who needs a house out here, partner?
it's very
We need
true.
a bridge to sleep under.
Well, actually, that comet right behind us would provide us with a very nice spaceship. When you think about it,
Hey, when did that comet come into view?
it's just been around, and you know what? That's right there. We just climb on inside it, and then we don't get radiated, Buck Booth.
Interesting, you know? We could save a lot of fuel.
We could, and we could just fly her on over to another star system.
Those things, they just go around between star systems, don't they? I wonder what it came from. I think it came from
Wonder
during
where it came
the beginning of the universe, if there was a beginning.
Well, I'm sure that the answer is a lot more questions, Buck Booth.
That's right. We won't even begin to ponder those.
You bet, because out here on the range, it just goes on and on and on for an
Might find out.
awful long time.
Could find out that the universe is flat if we keep asking them questions, partner.
And we could even find out that space-time is in fact distorted.
Well, you opened me up for a joke there, old space cowboy, but for the sake of our audience and our producer-director, I'll hold back on that response.
Well, that's a wise decision indeed, Buck Booth.
We can put some of them graphics up that might distort some of our eyesight out here. And when that happens, you don't know what's going to happen next.
Are you talking about when the Eagle landed on the tarmac of the moon?
That's a big tarmac out there, partner. When was that? That was launched from the Earth, wasn't it?
1969er, Buck Booth.
That was like 35,000 years ago, wasn't it?
July 20th, July 21st, 1969er.
So they had calendars back then.
You bet they did, yeah.
But you know, they kind of had it all wrong. They thought they needed them big rocket ships and stuff. Look what we're traveling around the universe in. This is getting back to basics, partner.
You know, human beings went all the way until the 21st century riding a bomb to climb up out of the gravity well of Starship Earth.
Why'd they ever do that when they saw, I believe back in the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, even 1900s, same year they went to the moon, that all their predecessors rode horses everywhere?
Well, you know, I heard it once from a good friend by the name of Pete Knight. And he actually was a senator, Pete Knight. And the way he summed it up was baby steps. You know, we just go little by little baby steps. We learn how to crawl, then we learn how to walk, and then before you know it, we're flying upward and onward, beyond the stars.
Beyond the stars. I remember old Pete. Actually, I went in a time machine, went back and visited him.
Oh,
back
what
there.
an excellent, excellent human being he was.
2003, I think it was.
You know, when he would get in front of the children, the bell would ring, he'd be in a classroom, the bell would ring, they would stick right to their desks. They wouldn't go for recess, they wouldn't leave the school. They wanted more of Pete Knight.
He was the fastest man alive to travel horizontally, right?
Horizontal fixed wing flight. He went 6.72 on the Mach scale. With,
The speed of sound, right there.
yes, sir. So he did the speed of sound 6+ times, close to 7 times. And he was going 4,520 miles per hour, sir.
And you know, there's a lesson in that.
Yeehaw!
There's another lesson in that. So when you're approaching that sound barrier, what do? Do you speed up or slow down?
You throttle up. Because what we do is we enable ourselves to throttle up by being educated. Because we understand that education equals options.
Yeehaw. Well, unfortunately, partner, we got to take the exit option here because I think we're about run out of our time for this part on this show.
Well, it's been a yeehaw kind of a ride. But if you're going into the east, remember, it's haw yee.
You're right. Well, we can look forward to our next ride, and who knows what'll be behind us then.
Well, over and out, Buckfist.
Yeehaw, Space Cowboy, as we go galloping off.
Cal folks out there on the range. We're here in Santa Maria, California right now, awaiting, as we all know, there were 12 moonwalkers, and then there's Michael Jackson. So that makes 13. And what he did was he figured out how to do the moonwalk, and he turned that into a show. He incorporated that into a show and entertains millions or billions, or maybe even, oh, there's not trillions yet. That's next year. We go out in the field for you because there's only so much we can do in the classroom, and then it's time to go on a field trip. Yeehaw! Space Cow folks out there on that range of change. So it's a yeehaw kind of day, which equals balance. So the salutes to you folks. Yeehaw! We're waiting for the number 13 moonwalker to come in. We all know the 12 people walked on the moon, and then you have Michael Jackson. So he'll be here, actually moonwalking in Santa Maria, California. Here he comes, everybody's running off towards the... Come on with us, folks, here we go. Space Cow folks out there on the range, we just had the number 13 moonwalker on his way out of here, and we were just witnessing the whole thing for you. So it's a yeehaw kind of day, folks.
You got a good TV show, man. I like your TV show, it wasn't bad.
And now stand by for the NASA retro video. Yeehaw!
It was called the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, a new independent agency created by President Woodrow Wilson in 1915. Its job, make the United States a world leader in the field of aeronautics. In less than 3 decades, these early pioneers in aviation and those who followed would be called upon to think through problems a million miles away and do it with boldness and vision. By the mid-1950s, NACA had modern wind tunnels and was moving into the area of rocket and satellite research. Then on October 7th, 1957, the U.S. and the rest of the world were greeted by the sounds of Sputnik 1. The Soviet Union had placed the first artificial satellite into orbit. It would not be until early the following year that America's satellite, Explorer 1, successfully orbited the Earth and discovered a dense belt of radiation surrounding our planet. Who would have believed at this early stage that we would one day move outward from the thin ribbon of Earth's atmosphere to the very edge of our solar system and beyond? Project Mercury, the country's first manned spaceflight program, was given the go-ahead just 1 week after NASA was formed on October 1st, 1958. Seven test pilots were selected to become astronauts. Donald K. Deke Slayton, Alan B. Shepard, Walter M. Schirra, Virgil I. Gus Grissom, John H. Glenn Jr., Leroy Gordon Cooper, and Malcolm Scott Carpenter. The 7 new astronauts spent months and months undergoing rigorous testing and training.
Hey, this is old Buck Boost here, and I want to let you know that I am really enthused about the exciting results happening from the girls and boys who have appeared on the California Space Cowboy TV show. Not only are these young adults performing the critical task of building up the nature shield, but I have also been informed by their teachers that many of them are gaining new self-confidence skills from appearing on television, and they are also developing an increased new interest in the wonders of science. As a result, these new science enthusiasts probably have a head start in life that may reward them for the rest of their lives. So, if you or anyone you know would like the experience of being on the California Space Cowboy TV show, give old Space Cowboy a call at the Endeavor Center. Area code 805-734-1747. He will be happy to talk to you about appearing on a future show. While I'm on the subject of the Endeavor Center, I would like to invite you to visit the Endeavor Center, which is located near Vandenberg Air Force Base here in California. For specific information about the Endeavor Center's inspirational space and science programs, take a look at their website at www.endeavors.org. Well, you take care now. This is old Buck Boost saying over and out.
Figure out your special mission as we reach beyond the stars. Imagination will take you there as your vision soars with ours. Many dimensions travel today, our journey goes on forever. Horizons joined across the miles, imagination is our tether. Space Cowboy's been there long before, he lives beyond the stars. Breakfast on Pluto, lunch on Mars, no distance is too far. You can always come along as we travel past the sun. But always, always keep in mind, Space Cowboy is not for everyone.
Oh! We are Americans and we are responsible. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Right.